What's good, YouTube? What's going on, man? This is Anderson 1920 back again with another video. As you can see, we got a image of Steve from Minecraft, and I'm gonna make Steve in Fortnite. My opinion, this is the best way you can get Steve with the new block skin, or whatever the heck his name is. All right, so as you can see over here, we have the character. This is the way that I did it with the pickaxe, glider, skin. Looks pretty good. The brown hair and everything. I went with this pickaxe, or you could go all the way to the top, like for the brand new one, and you can use the torch. It's up to you. But so far, this is what I chose. You could do it with two different, skin tones or characters, but I prefer this skin tone for this. So let's edit him and let's see. You could low-key do it with the Jonesy skin. The only problem is your eyebrows are gonna be a little bit goldish, but I went with this skin color. It's better than going for the super bright one. This hairstyle, which was the first one, and this shirt. These pants, and these are the colors. Brown hair, so like like a little brownish hair color, right? Anything else will just not go. Like I thought it was this might go, but yeah, nothing else will go good. So I went with that hairstyle. For the shirts, this one is better than this blue one or this one. I've seen many styles and I prefer this one. I feel like it's more like Steve-like. And then for the pants, I went with these blue pants, right? I feel like those are the best ones. The other ones are too dark, so I just felt like that goes. And for shoes, obviously we went with black. The like it has to be black. The grayish looks alright, but I feel like the black ones were the best ones. All right, so I didn't put nothing for no back bling. Like I said, I put this pickaxe on. And for gliders, like let me just back out. And then I went with the new glider right here. This block looking glider. All right, so that's about it. That's my version of Steve. I'm also gonna show you my version of Alice or Alice, yeah, Alice. So give me a second. All right, Alice. We all know who Alice is. She is an iconic Minecraft character too for like the female players out there. And this is my version of it in Fortnite. So in Fortnite, I went with this style. It's a little bit more, I feel like it's a little bit more spot on, and I don't know. I just feel like it looks better. I went with a torch this time for the pickaxe. For the female character, I went with this color for her skin. I went with, the other one's too pale, so I went with this one again. For that one, I went with a high ponytail or like the ponytail. I feel like that was the best one you can go with. Obviously, for shirt, I went with this one. You could do like the V-neck, but her stomach kind of shows, so I didn't like that. So I went with this shirt. It just, little nits and peaks. Because, we do know that she has a V-shirt, but I feel like this one is better. For pants, I went with the Jonesy pants, believe it or not, because Alice has like a little belt on her skin, like if you notice, but you really can't tell neither, so I just prefer that. For hair, that apparently that's orange. It was like I would have preferred more orangey, but red and anything else doesn't really go with it. So I went with that orange. And yeah, like that's pretty much it right here. For shirt, I went with the one right next to the Steve shirt because I feel like that was the best greenish you can do. The other ones were too dark and I didn't really like it, so I felt like the little lime one was the best one to go with. And like I said, for pants and stuff, there were the Jonesy pants, so you really can't switch the pants or shoes. If you want to see other styles for other skins and stuff that you might think that you can recreate, please let me know down in the comments and I will try to do it. Please don't forget to leave a like, go ahead and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.